Hey, it's a monthly wrap. How are you today, Marcus? Good to see you, buddy.
Fantastic, Tano. Good to see you as well, mate. How was your restart?
Yeah, oh, Easter, mate. It was fantastic, buddy. It was great. I got away to the island with the family, mates, and spent a bit of time down there. It's a great little spot, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's beautiful down here, and the sun was shining all weekend, which was probably the highlight for a lot of people. Obviously, a lot of people say we didn't have much of a summer, so to have a
Get it in
weekend away.
April.
Yeah, in April we had our summer, 5 days.
Yeah, no,
No, it was beautiful, mate. It was great to get away. A bit of a downtime. It's it was still busy on the Saturday for the guys, but it was good to get a recharge and get some time off with the family. That's for sure.
yeah, definitely. And I was a big start to the year. I mean, March was absolutely massive and absolutely record-breaking month for Harcourts Pakenham, and I think within the Harcourts group as well. And I think even across the state, there was a lot of officers that absolutely smashed it, which was fantastic. So the real estate market is red hot, Marcus. There's no doubt about that at all.
Yeah, we've never seen it like this before, and we'll probably never see it like this for a long time. Once there is a shift, because there will be a shift at some point. We'll never see it like this for a long time, I don't think. And you've never seen it like this in your career. I've never seen it like this in my career. So it's just one of those times in the world that people want to move. Which a lot of people are moving for the right reasons. Which even I met a couple today. They really want to move to, a bit more bushland up towards Emerald, Cockatoo. And, they're just like, why don't we just do it? Like, why don't we just go? And that's exciting. It's great to see people making decisions and, trying to make their lives better.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's amazing, even though the coastal areas throughout Victoria as well. And I think Australia-wide at the moment, they're all absolutely getting slammed. My brother just sold a property down in Port Welshpool. Properties down there generally sit on the market for 2 or 3 years. He sold in 2 weeks. So it's just amazing how much that market has completely changed across the board. And just to give you a bit of a wrap on the numbers within our area, our office sold just over $21 million in sales in the 31 days of March. 452 buyers we saw through open homes. The average sale price that we sold on properties was $643,000, Marcus. That's jumped up a fair bit, mate. That's for sure.
Yeah, compared to back in the day in 2012 when you could buy a property for 280,000, it's changed a little bit. So that's sort of that's nearly been 10 years, and it's almost been jumped by 2/3. So it's incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah. And 33 sales as well, so over a sale a day, and obviously with a shortened month with the public holidays as well. It was a fantastic effort from the sales team. Our admin team were absolutely slammed. There's no doubt about that. So a big thank you to our girls there. They absolutely dominated this month. So but look, what a great month. There was some fantastic sales results as well, Marcus. If we will, I'll share the screen there so we can talk about those as well.
Yep. So that's number 4, Ravensdale Avenue. That's the one I sold just before the end of the month. They're an officer, really decent block there. The house presented really well, and we ended up having about 5 offers on this property. Look at that, big backyard. They went under contract for $837,000, about 17,000 above the higher end of the range. And the owners, buyers, everyone was happy. We did have a really close contest with the buyers, so it turned out really well for everybody. And in a great location, and ultimately a really good property to buy an officer.
Yeah, definitely, and that's now a record sale price in that Potters Grove estate as well, Marcus. So well done there, definitely. I thought this is probably one of the best.
Know that, so I'm happy to take it.
I thought this is one of the best buys for the month as well. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for a first home buyer. Sale price was $422,500, I believe. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. Presentation was faultless. The owners did such a sensational job in getting this home ready for sale. There's plenty of competition on it. And again, for a little 2-bedroom unit, it was absolutely spotless. But again, to say that, 2-bedroom units markets are now selling for $422 is absolutely crazy. So, but yeah, look, what a great buy that was. I thought that was the buy of the month, that's for sure. And then 4 Fairway Courts.
Yeah, great unit one. Really, really done well, and I actually really like that floor plan. So no wonder that sold quickly.
Yeah, definitely. And this was at the top end of the range, so small acreage is definitely very busy. I was absolutely inundated with interest on this property, and a lot of people, the home didn't suit them. They're looking for something else as well. So if you are on 1 to 5 acres, please get in contact. That's for sure. I know you've got one coming up in Bales, Marcus. I believe that's going online this week.
Yeah, it should be online tomorrow or latest Friday. But yeah, that's on 2.5 acres, and yeah, going to be very interesting. Beautiful home. They've done it up really well, and yeah, again, it's small acreage, space around your neighbours. It's what people are looking for, definitely.
Yeah, definitely, mate. I think that that market has definitely changed. People are looking for more space. A lot of people still able to work from home nowadays. They've renegotiated their contracts with their work, and I think that's an absolutely fantastic thing. That if you can spend more time at home with your family and friends, it creates a fantastic work-life balance. And I think that's the way of the future, mate. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think a lot more people are spending time with their family, which sort of that's the purpose of life, isn't it? To work and support your family. So it's better to know that you can actually support your family and be there instead of just coming home and going back to work. So yeah, it's great.
Yeah, leaving in the dark and coming home in the dark. We're coming into those months as well, which is frustrating. But look, that's I suppose the things we've learned from last year. And I know, Marcus and I, we spoke to quite a few motivational speakers, and if you go back through our social media videos, some great insights into there during last year, the challenges we're going through. Same time last year, Marcus, we were sitting here going, what's going to happen with the real estate market? It was it'd be interesting to look back at those videos and see what our mindset was then. But the market has just absolutely taken off. Everything's out of control. There's buyers everywhere. Interest rates are at record low rates. It's a great time to be in real estate. That's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been through the highs, we've been through the absolute lows where it's been tough going. So we can see that, and I guess it's just that experience that we have to help our vendors and the buyers, make it happen. So it's really good.
Couple of questions we had this week as well, Marcus. We have an investment property. We're undecided whether we should sell now while the market is hot, or do we hold on to the property?
Yeah, really good question. When it comes to investment properties, I think that goes back to what your accountant says, or if you've got a financial advisor, about the long-term vision of your investment property. But ultimately, yeah, it comes down to if you want to cash it in and take whatever equity you've got out of it and sell it, or if you want to hold on to it for another 10 years. With the market the way it is, it's hard to say how long this will last for and where things will go. So end of the day, if you're not going to hold on to it for another 2 to 3 years, it's definitely worth looking at to see what it's worth now and then making that call. As well, we do look at selling properties. If it is tenanted, it can sometimes be a lot more difficult. So sometimes you might want to get the tenant out, put some higher furniture in there and display it a lot better and fix up those little things that need to be done. But yeah, ultimately it just comes down to your vision for the future is how I see it.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that, there's going to be probably a lot of investors that are now thinking about potentially selling their property with the changes to the investment laws and the tenants laws and everything like that. So, do get in contact with us. We can walk you through it, guide you through it, give you an idea of where it's going to sell now. We're not going to tell you a high, pie in the sky sort of unrealistic pricing on your property. We're going to be realistic with you and figure out the best options moving forward. And that's something that I'm working with a few clients that live interstate that are unsure what to do right now. So this is one of the questions I actually had this week. And yeah, I think it was a great one because it applies to so many people at the moment. I know sorry, mate, go.
No, you're go for it.
Another one is buying off the plan. Is it a good idea?
Definitely a good idea. Of buying off the plan, you're getting a brand new property, all brand new appliances, warranties, everything. At the moment, 50% reduction in stamp duty up until the 1st of July. And yeah, it's not a bad option, really, if you can wait it out and wait for it to be built. We've got some townhouses there on Pakenham Road, which are very close to being finished. And they're gonna be brand new, moving ready. They're $460,000. That's cheap in this market. And again, you lock that in at a low interest rate, you'll have it paid off in no time. So it's not a bad idea. Definitely worth looking at. There's not a lot of options out there at the moment, but if you can find one, go for it because it's brand new. You can't beat it.
Yeah, and we've got the ones on King Street that Stuart's got listed as well. So there's a number of units that are available there as well. So if you are looking to do that, there's definitely options there as well. I think that there is a lot of savings that it can save you moving forward. And I think the other thing as well, you're not in competition with other buyers. We're seeing that a lot of properties are selling for above the top end of the range. So if you're buying off the plan, the price is set there. you either buy it or you don't. It's as simple as that. So you're not buying competition. I think that if you can get in there, buy something with a plan, you might save yourself a few $1,000s there as well.
That's it. It's a set price as well, so it's quite easy.
Yeah, that's right. Very good, mate. Well, that's sort of wraps things up for now, mate. And obviously, it was a fantastic month. Well done to yourself, Marcus. You had an absolutely huge month again. You've had a huge 2021, mate. You should be proud of the hard work that you put in. And again, to the rest of our sales team, Peter D had a best ever month. Stuart had a massive month. Stacey had a huge month. Sarah, who spends a lot of time looking after the kids and working at the same time. I take my hat off to her because she had a huge month as well. So collectively, what a great effort from our team. I'm super, super proud of every single one of the guys that we work with. They work really, really hard. They do the best thing by their clients, and I just can't thank them enough for their hard work.
You too, mate. Thanks for leading us and giving us the support. And it's been a great journey, and we just need to keep our heads high and keep helping people. Simple as that.
Yeah. No, that's it, mate. No, definitely. Well, everyone have a fantastic April. I hope everybody had a brilliant Easter break. Let's get into this month. I know there's a couple of sales on the board already, and it's pretty exciting to see what's going to happen for the remainder of 2021. But we'll see you on Saturday night. Have a great night, everybody, and enjoy.
See you then, guys. Take it easy.
Cheers.